Sophie, in other words, Gordi. Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
How's your morning been?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. Just, usual things. Yeah.
Had a nice brekkie.
Yes.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, it was really nice. What did I do? Oh, I was in Melbourne actually on Saturday.
Oh,
I
nice.
went down in the morning, back at night, and we were filming a new film clip for the new single.
Sick.
So yeah, it was good. Long day, and I got to the airport in Melbourne for my Tiger flight at 9 o'clock, and it was delayed by half an hour. And
Of course
it
was.
Oh, it was dire. But
How funny is Tiger's shed thing?
no, they've actually got a new
Oh, it's
terminal.
better. Oh,
it's
good.
Really, yeah, now it's it's giving Qantas a run for their money.
Yeah, because it used to be this shady little
Yeah,
thing.
it actually was. It was
Yeah.
you felt like animals just
Yeah.
being herded onto a
Herded.
plane.
Can you tell us a bit about this new video?
Yeah, so it's a really interesting concept. It's it's for the song Wanting, and basically there's kind of two women in the clip, one young woman and then an older woman, and it's kind of supposed to maybe be her in when she's 50 years older.
Yeah.
And she's sort of it's kind of she's coming to grips with kind of who's looking back at her.
Oh, sweet.
And yeah, hopefully it will be out before too long. So
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it'll be good to see it all come together.
Nice. And first off, congrats on releasing Clever Disguise the other day, just on Friday. How do you feel now that it's finally out?
Yeah, good. It's nice. It's kind of like releasing if I had a child, I imagine it would feel
Giving
similar.
birth.
Exactly. But yeah, it's been an 18-month period basically of from when I first recorded the first song and put it out. So it's taken a lot of patience to kind of to wait to put it out. But we wanted to kind of wait for the right time. We thought that was last Friday. And yeah, the feedback so far has been really positive, and it seems to be kind of resonating with people. So yeah.
Awesome. That's really good news. Do you have a song in it that's particularly special to you, or?
Yeah, actually the song that the only song on there that hadn't come out yet is called So Here We Are. And it's the only song that doesn't have an acoustic guitar in it on the EP. And we did a really kind of lo-fi production style, and the vocals actually on the track are mixed from vocals in the studio, also with vocals I did on my iPhone.
Oh, cool.
Because I did this iPhone take, and it was sort of better than anything that we'd done in the studio. So it was just, we kind of had no constraints on it because we weren't weren't busting to get it on radio or whatever. We just sort of wanted to let it do its thing, and I think it's come out really nicely.
Yeah, it's good we don't have those restrictions.
Yeah, you're not kind of busting for it to get on the radio.
Yeah.
So,
now, last time I spoke to you, Sophie, we were at Big Sound, which was when, I don't know, September or something?
September last year.
Yeah. And you've been kicking all sorts of ass since then. You've signed with Liberation, Coda and Billions, booking agents, and then Jaguar, which is huge news, insane.
Yeah.
How did that come about, and what was your reaction like?
Well, actually, Big Sound was a really key kind of turning point for me. It's such a great such a great environment where there's people, from labels and media and whatever from all over the world. And that was kind of the point where everything is coming to a head, and the guys from Jaguar came out to watch the shows. And then I went over to CMJ in New York, and the conversations kind of continued there. And yeah, we've been chatting to kind of the people at Liberation for a while, and my publishing is with Mushroom as well. So I just really like the people at Mushroom, and I was pretty set on on signing with them. And the booking agents kind of came out of CMJ as well, and those sorts of showcases.
Yeah.
But, it's great. It kind of feels like all the pieces are now there, and so that's what we wanted to wait to put the EP out when everything was kind of set up, and so it's been a really fun 6 months.
Crazy 6 months, I'd say. Yeah. And lately you've been on the road with Off Monsters and Men as well. What's it been like hanging with them between shows?
Yeah, it was cool. There's so many of them. There's literally on stage, it's the whole of Iceland. They're really nice people. Especially Nana, the lead female singer. She's so nice. And after the last show at the Palais, I came back into my dressing room, and they got me 2 nice bottles of French champagne.
Oh, wow.
And a card, and which I've toured with lots of people, and no one's ever done that
That's
before.
really sweet.
So it's they were really, really lovely, and and I'm like so obsessed with the scene, music scene up there.
Yeah.
And I think they were so surprised. They kept like chucking out all these names, you know, and they were sort of like, how do you know, like, how have you heard of these people?
Yeah.
And I was like, because that's kind of what I, you know, have been inspired by as music from there. So, yeah.
So is it a goal to get to Iceland at some stage?
Definitely.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, so you're heading over to the UK tomorrow for Great Escape, and then some shows with High as a Kite as well. What are you looking forward to most in the UK?
High as a Kite will be very cool.
Yeah.
So we're playing a London show and a Dublin show and a Manchester show. The Great Escape will be, I'm sure, will be really good as well. Like Big Sound and CMJ, kind of similar vein. It's always a pretty stressful time because you've like got at least kind of 2 or 3 shows, and there's sort of weird showcasey things where it's just like industry people like watching you play like this and like
no vibe at all.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, it's kind of exciting because, you know, there's sort of, it's such a great networking opportunity and like, you know, chance to meet people. But yeah, I've never been to Ireland before, so I'm excited to play in Dublin. And my brother lives in London, so I'm
Oh,
excited
cool.
to see him.
He'll come down to our shows.
Yeah, that's it.
And then after that, you're heading to the States. Do you have a favourite city to play there yet?
I've only ever been to New York, so so far that's number one.
It's a good start. New York's amazing.
Yeah, but yeah, we're playing at Sasquatch outside of Seattle, which I'm so excited about, just to see the actual lineup, let alone, you know, be
in Seattle.
Fine print down the bottom. And then we're going to like San Fran, LA, Minneapolis, Chicago, Toronto, New York. So I'm so excited just to like actually kind of see the place, let alone play shows there.
It'd be awesome in summer as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just this morning I got an email, you dropped your piano version of Can We Work It Out, which I took a listen to. Do you write on piano first and then kind of flesh it out on guitar?
Yeah,
or?
sometimes. It really depends
I don't know what that is.
It really depends kind of what... I don't have a piano at my flat in Sydney, but my parents do at home in Canowindra. So whenever I go home, I always like just lock myself in there. You know,
Mine.
Yeah, exactly. For a good few days. So it's kind of whatever's at my disposal at the time, really. But yeah, guitar's obviously a bit easier to kind of carry around with you. But they're both good because sometimes I'll kind of run out of inspiration on the guitar, so I spend a bit of time with the piano.
Yeah.
Vice versa, so.
Awesome. Yeah, it's a beautiful kind of piano take.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's nice. It's always really important to me that the songs kind of stand up on their own, you know, and that's what, like, Can We Work It Out, I think was a good one to do because it's so upbeat in the version that people have heard. But if you strip it back, it's kind of a nice vibe.
Beautiful in a different way.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Sophie, for stopping by.
No worries.
Have an awesome flight tomorrow to the UK. It's a big one.
Yes, I know. I'm ready.
Are you taking over any movies or anything to watch on the plane?
No, I'm hoping they'll have a good in-flight entertainment.
Good little...
That's the way I get through the flight. I was just like,
me too.
Next.
Like 7 movies in a row. That's me all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, thank you so much, Sophie.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
Bye.